And it's a, a testament to my friends that are around nowadays that are, that are they're not a draw on their community, but they feel their place in society. You know what I'm saying? And it's just nice to be able to talk about some of these things, and to know that the old zombie here hasn't taken a pill since November of 2001. Yeah, that's what, 16 plus year. Almost, this is the 17th year. Where are we at? 2017. So 16 years without a Vicodin pill or a Soma or anything else to fill that void. I fill that void, that's why I encourage people to exercise. That's why I encourage people to do something that's going to release those endorphins. Go ride your motorcycle. You hear me? I'm saying? Go ride your old lady. Yeah. But do something that's going to release those endorphins. Exercise. You never know, man. Go to the zoo. Walk around. Some people are like people watchers or whatever, but it's just nice anyway to look back and to say, hey, I might have been, it's tough to try to go back and say, hey, it's a selfish motherfucker that's addicted, because that's all you fucking care about is whether you have that fix or not. And what started out as some really great fucking friendships, I can definitely tell you that I would have shied away from me too. I would have cut that motherfucker loose too. I'll come over on a Thursday, wanting to borrow some shit, knowing that I'm never going to return it. It's going straight to the pawn shop so I can go get some pills. You know what I mean? Calling people out of the blue, that's a low spot. Calling people out of the blue that you hadn't talked to in a couple months. Hey man, what are you doing this weekend? This or that or whatever. Hey man, can I borrow $150 if I can come get it from you today somehow? What? Fucking been friends with someone since they were 15 years old and just call them and ask them some bullshit like that out of the blue? Now it's one thing, okay, if someone called me out of the blue today and asked me for $150, it would be, dang man, what's everything okay? What's wrong? Right? But people that know you, that know that you're a motherfucking dopehead, right? They're gonna cut you the fuck loose. So for that, for those friends of mine that did pull me off to the side and say, look man, you're gonna have to stop. It didn't work. You know what I mean? You want me to tell you what it took? Wonder why I stutter? Motherfucker. I had quit taking pills for 15, 16, 17 months, somewhere around in there. 15 months. Hadn't taken a pill, hadn't thought about it. Right? And I'd already started going to some classes and stuff on my own, like to deal with it or whatever. And then one day, I was up at fucking Cole Motorsports there in South Houston at my bike shop. And I just got a wild fucking hair to call the dentist and tell him I needed some pills. And he did it. He called them in for me, and I went and picked them up, and I took 10 of them. I hadn't taken a pill in 15 months. I took 4 or 5. Within like 10 or 15 more minutes, I took 4 or 5 more. So I had taken 10 Vicodins, and I'd gotten on a fucking Suzuki 2-stroke 400 dirt bike and started riding wheelies up and down the street, like everywhere I went for like the next hour or so. If I went to the store, I was on a wheelie. If I went to the neighbors down to, actually I was going to look at another dirt bike just like the one I was riding wheelies on, rode a wheelie on that one to go look at the other one. And then these kids were out there and they were fucking telling me to ride a wheelie and all that. So I got first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear in the wheelie, rolled past them, then turned around, first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear in a wheelie coming towards them, and the front end started coming down. And I don't know what the fuck I did, but I double clutched that shit, and that bike shot out from under me like a motherfucking shotgun. So I'm 50 plus miles an hour in the middle of the road, standing there like I got my motorcycle underneath me. So both of my knees hyperextended. I broke my femur, cracked it, actually fractured my femur, and it took all the skin off my shoulders. I had on that fucking tank top, but I'm lucky I had a helmet on. The bike slammed underneath a 1962 Chevy truck, pinned underneath that motherfucker. The kids were on the other side of that, so they thought I slid underneath the truck with the bike. They thought I was dead. Their dad comes running out. This fucking little douchebag across the fucking street was standing. I remember too. He was watching me ride wheelies earlier, so I was like, fuck you, whatever. Then I ate shit, dude, and he was just over there laughing his ass off. I had fucking blood all dripping off of me, and I just fucking flipped his little punk ass off. That guy ended up, he owned a recovery company, and his dad ended up having to pay for fucking armed security to be around him all the time, only because he was such a little fucking dickweed. Almost said he was such a little fucking faggot. But see, that's old school terminology that we're not politically correctly allowed to use anymore. Fork oil for the CBR just shipped. Yeah. So what did we order for the CBR yesterday? Fuck, man. Anyone else like online aholic shopper? I am, only because I freaking go to Honda, pay $200 for something, or order it online for $18. Are you shitting me? We ordered the ignition set with the key, gas cap with the key, the seat lock with the key, or the helmet lock with the key. What else did we order for the CBR? A new battery, the fork oil, already have the seals. Looking at plastics. There's a you can get a whole set of plastics from overseas. I think like $500. And they look like the original stuff, but I'm thinking that once you get it, it's going to be that crumbly, bumbly, fucking not very good shit that's just going to break up and fall apart. And we ain't having that. So yeah, handle your buzz, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Because yeah, what could have easily ended my life several times, and I'm positive I OD'd at least. I'd hate to even try to fucking guess how many times, okay? So every single day that I wake up and that I'm here and able to bring you all some kind of fucking good news over the interwebs, I feel like Superman. I feel fucking incredible. The fact that we woke up today, man, we're fucking blessed. You know, don't let it take you losing your life, killing someone else, or fucking somebody else's shit up really, really bad for you to have to realize that you got to fucking do something about it. What could I have done differently? I don't know. But I do know that after that, recovering from that shit without any kind of pain medicine or anything like that, and just going to a few different therapists, group therapy type things, just to understand that your body requires, you want to feel good. And there are other ways for you to feel good, to be in a good mood, and to, fight these demons that are inside you. You can face that shit, knock that shit right out. Because it just takes, like I say, a little bit of exercise. Go to the fucking theme park, ride a roller coaster. Go for a motorcycle ride. Go out on take your kids out on the boat. Jet skis. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, just it makes you. I'm happy to have had the friends that I had back in the day, and you know, and yeah, mad apologies for being that fair weather friend whenever I would turn first to the Vicodin bottle, and then second to whatever my friends or my significant other needs were and stuff like that back there during in the day. When I say significant other, I mean my girlfriend. Plural, bulls, many girlfriends. Why is that? Do other people just unintentionally have multiple girlfriends at a time? It's a problem I guess I don't need to worry about right now, huh? So ladies, yeah, what's up? This is where we get to know each other. I like slow walks on the beach. Kidding, but the beach does sound fucking good right now. Today's a beautiful day. No, zombie chopper's not even uncovered yet. Fucking reminds me I need to check out those brakes. I'll wait for the fork oil to get here before I pull those forks apart. Oh, and then I think the wheels on the CBR once been polished, so once I got most of the fork gook off the front wheel, it looks like it may polish back out. So yeah, just like Warren Buffett said, it takes 20 years to build a reputation, but it only takes 5 minutes to ruin it. And right on at this point in the show is whenever I remind you to tell your parents that you love them, that you appreciate them bringing your monkey ass into this world, right? And if you don't have your parents around, they're looking down on you, and they're motherfucking proud of you. And so yeah, I would rather have an old Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha, or Suzuki than a brand new fucking Yakasaka Maka. Only because they built Japanese motorcycles. You can say whatever you want to about them, but cost versus value, horsepower out of the gate and all that, they're just superior to an American product as far as longevity, maintenance, everything. I like American bikes. Way too fucking expensive. Don't know why. But yeah. Yep, the old CBR's kind of grown on me. I was kind of excited to be able to ride it around. That's why I'm went ahead and ordered the old fork oil earlier today. And it has banana peels on it for tire. It has a Harley Davidson rear tire on it right now. So mad respect. It kind of reminds me of me on my old KZ 750. That like the chain, the sprocket barely even had. It wasn't even a sprocket anymore. It was just a sprah. Because the kits were gone. It was just the bike. If you went too fast, it was just going. You had to just roll into it real easy because it didn't really have a sprocket on the back anymore. It just had little rounded off fucking nubs. Oh man. So yeah, mad respect. People that will get out there and get to work every day and have to do whatever they need to do to get their bike going. But this thing, leaking fork oil with banana peel tires on it, no. I'm definitely not test driving it like that. So that's what I'm saying is that, we thought, looking back on the CBR 91, right? Now, I was impressed at a much heavier motorcycle, an American motorcycle that was introduced right now this year that has 105 horsepower. And that's that's a ballsy motorcycle, and it weighs 700 pounds. So if we go back and you say, fuck, that CBR probably was pushing, I don't even want to guess at the horsepower. I'm going to say $1.25 at least, probably closer to 130. And also it being put on a diet. That means take anything, all of this, a lot of the factory bracketry